My name is Damien Perisse and I'm working for the CPMR, which is the Conference of Peripheral and Maritime Regions. It's an association of more than 150 regions from 24 countries. I would say that the most important topic is investments. How to stimulate more investments in Europe so that we can get more growth, more jobs, more sustainability as well at the same time. So that's the main topic we've been trying to address. This afternoon I've been moderating a workshop on maritime startups, which was about this issue of investments. There is a growing number of opportunities. I would say that blue growth represents vast amounts of possible opportunities for entrepreneurs. There is more and more activity as related to blue growth, more jobs coming out from ocean activities. We can identify opportunities in various areas. The health economy, for instance, or marine energies, for instance, or the shipping industries, and I could quote many other examples. So we need to develop more innovation, and we need to find a solution to provide the entrepreneurs with the right conditions to develop their activities. For instance, shipbuilding companies, large shipbuilding companies, are developing marine energy devices. It's the case of German shipbuilding companies, or Italian shipbuilding companies, or French or Spanish. So as a start, I would say that existing traditional sectors are now innovating and providing new products. Then there are more recent sectors or emerging sectors like blue biotechnologies, where basically people have to invent, people really have to innovate, and they don't have a traditional activity to rely on for this. So there we need to have very innovative people, but we need to give them the possibility to finance very risky innovations. And this is the problem with investments. We need a financial system that accepts to finance risky operations. There's big risk in financing innovation that are very costly, and that represents an uncertainty in terms of capacity to generate added value in the future. Finding ways to connect entrepreneurs with problem solvers. The business sector in itself must find the right solutions. We need to match people, and it's about providing them, as I was saying, possibilities to finance their innovations and to test ideas. So the regions, I'm working for CPMR, and therefore with regions, with regional governments, are contributing to this. This afternoon in the workshop I was moderating, we had 3 speakers who presented how they were working with this in different areas in Greece, in Rotterdam, in Holland, in Gothenburg, Sweden, and also in France. And there are different ways to organize meetings between entrepreneurs and problem solvers, to organize different ways for businesses to meet and to get support for a solution that they might bring to another entrepreneur. How the public sector can help to provide more funding to entrepreneurs, and this is about how to combine different funds that are existing at regional, local, national or European level. It is about, for instance, how the Juncker Plan, the FC, can provide more support on the ground to a lot of projects that maybe not be very large projects, maybe smaller projects, but that are also a very good basis to innovate and to invent new products. You need policymakers and officials to understand that blue growth is a very wonderful opportunity. So I think that many regions are convinced of this because they are working directly with people on the ground, so they see a lot of ideas coming to them, a lot of people asking for support, so regions know about this, I think. But we still need to explain how much is important to invest. There are different sectors competing for access to funding, and we need to explain why it is important to support blue growth, because blue growth represents a part of our future. I think that seas and oceans will provide an increased share of growth and jobs at world level in the future. And this is very clear in many studies that have been published. Recently, the OECD published a report about ocean economy in 2030 that says that the share represented by the maritime economy will double by 2030. So we need people to understand. Beyond governments and regions, I think that this is something we need to explain to citizens. I think that we can be sure that the maritime economy will continue to grow, but this has implications on societal choices that we want to make. Many people still think the oceans as a kind of wild space, which is less and less the case. It's more oceans are more a place, an area where economic activities are taking place. So we need people to understand what is happening, and we need people to be able to express what they think about this, because there can't be more blue growth without support from the people. If we harm the oceans, we will not be able to use them anymore. We will also harm ourselves. You know that half of the oxygen we breathe is coming from the oceans. We cannot destroy the oceans. It's an impossibility. So of course we need to first take care of pollution and of threats that are existing. Most of pollution is actually coming from Earth, from human activities that are taking place on Earth. Agriculture, for instance, or gas emissions are two examples. So we need to work on Earth, on land, before to think about what to do with maritime activities as such. And also we need maritime activities to be more sustainable, and there are a lot of efforts that have been done and are still being done for this. Think about, for instance, the reduction of ship emissions as an example, or the development of marine protected areas. It's another example. And Europe has taken a lot of strong initiatives, and Europe is a good example at international level.